So I know I've been promising this video for a couple of days, and a lot of people have asked me. So last weekend, a week ago, I went on a beautiful mushroom journey. And it, of course, changed the whole entire course of my existence. It started pretty much with me diving into the constructs of reality. This idea that that this is the version that we see of ourselves. And we look in a mirror and maybe we're not so pleased with ourselves. And I've always heard it said, like, you don't see me the way that I see you. And I get it, because, like, seeing the inflections, seeing the excitement and the laughter and the joy that emanates out of us, and just, like, all the different angles and the different perceptions of us is something that we don't get to experience. And I feel like we forget to love ourselves on so many different levels. So I really broke through a lot of that during my journey. In the beginning of my journey, I broke through this idea that, like, we needed to be perfect and we couldn't be quote unquote dirty in any way. And this societal norm that you have to look a certain way and not have hair on your body as a woman, and all of these things that for me have really tainted my life in a lot of different ways, in a lot of ways that I didn't know, because I thought that it was normal. So my journey got super, super deep. And I mean, there was a point when I was literally screaming at the top of my lungs by a river with my dog running around. I was like, it doesn't fucking matter. And I don't really swear that much anymore, but, like, there was so much anger within me coming out. And there was a point when I was literally pulling nothing out of my mouth, and I was like, get the fuck out of me, get the fuck out of me, get the fuck. Like, I was just so mad, and there were so many things that I was holding within my being that aren't mine. And this judgment for this body and this judgment for all of these different things. Like, I've been trying to grow out my body hair and love it because I normally hate it, and I've been taught to hate it since I was so young because I'm Puerto Rican and Italian. So I remember being in 4th and 5th grade and having people make fun of me and call me a caveman and call me a monkey. And it was so hard on me. So, like, my eyebrows aren't perfect right now, and I haven't, hold on, let me take this off. I haven't shaved my armpits. This is, like, super vulnerable for me. Oh my gosh. My legs I haven't shaved. And I realized during this journey that I am not my body. I literally went to source. There was a point, like, there was so much anger. It was the darkest, most intense experience I've ever been in. But there was a point when I went to source, and I was source, and I saw myself in all of these different dimensions happening at the same time, because this idea of time is just a figment of our imagination in this 3D reality where we have a lot of constructs. So I saw myself in this moment living all the past lifetimes, living as a multidimensional being in space and on other planets. And when I went to source, it really solidified with me that I am not this body. I am not this human. I am not this form. This is the vessel, the beautiful vehicle that I've been given to experience this existence. And I'm so grateful for it. I'm so grateful for all of this, So grateful. So grateful, because it's given me the opportunity as a multidimensional being to come into this existence, to help bring in new earth, to help heal the oceans of consciousness, to guide people where they need to be guided, and to provide insight. And I know that all the wisdom and all the information that comes to me isn't just for me, it's for all of you. So to go on such a powerful journey and to have so many breakthroughs about this physical appearance and the constraints that I've placed on myself, and this idea of love on such a deeper level, because I appreciate everything that this body comes with. I appreciate the hair that this comes with. I appreciate the pimples that this face comes with. And I even look at myself in the mirror now and I'm like, I love you, face. I love you, pimples. I love you, eyebrows. And I've had this conversation with a few people too, and I see that same thought that, like, hair is bad. I've seen it continue to be perpetuated within them, and I'm just really grateful that I get to be a voice for it, because never did I ever think that I was going to be the girl who had a bunch of leg hair, walking down the street in shorts and, like, not really caring. And I have such a strong desire to live in nature and to be connected to Mama Gaia and to just drop into earth And I know that all of these things are just a construct of the society that we currently live in. And I have no desire to continue to live in this society the way that we have. So something's got to change. And I'm really here to make that change. And I'm here to help guide you on that. If this is something that you've been feeling or something that you've been diving into and you need some support, you need some guidance, you need some love, I'm here for you. Because the self-love journey has been a really long one, and it's been a really hard one. And I know that I've gone through so much of what I've gone through and broken through so much of what I've broken through so that I can provide you all the insight and the guidance and the love that maybe I didn't have. So that's like the shortest little snippet of my mushroom journey. I'm sure I'll post more. I actually have a whole video of the journey on my YouTube, which is super intense. It got really dark, like really, 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 really dark. But it was everything it was supposed to be. And I wouldn't have changed a single second of that for anything.